Simple drawing tools allow you to add polygons, lines, points and cartographic text objects. In addition, there are three so-called brush tools that allow you to create and modify polygons. These work like the kind of paintbrush tool found in any simple graphics program. You can specify the shape and the size of the brush, either in pixels or meters on the ground. With the polygon brush tool selected, simply press down the mouse button and drag the cursor. When you release the mouse button, the area that you've painted will be converted into a polygon, a vector polygon which can be edited and which can have attributes assigned to it. If the option Allow Islands in New Polygons is ticked, then when you draw a new polygon, any unpainted area inside is converted into a hole. If the Allow Overlaps option is ticked, and you draw a new polygon that partially overlaps an existing polygon, then those overlaps remain and are shown in red. On the other hand, if Allow Overlaps is not ticked and you draw a new polygon, then any area of overlap is deleted from any existing polygon that is overlapped. Conversely, if a Clip to Live layer is ticked and you draw a new polygon, then the new polygon is clipped and the existing polygons remain untouched. If Clip to Enclosing Polygon is selected and you start a new polygon inside an existing polygon, then the new polygon is effectively restricted to the boundaries of the existing polygon. In effect, this becomes a way to subdivide an existing polygon. The Modify Brush tool provides a rapid means to change the boundary of a polygon. Place the cursor inside a polygon, then press the mouse button and draw a new area that extends beyond the existing boundaries. When you release the mouse button, the new area is merged with the original polygon, and any areas of overlap with other polygons are subtracted from those polygons. Or, if the Clip to Live Layer option is ticked, the areas of overlap are deleted from the newly modified polygon. The Modify Brush tool can also be used to eliminate a hole in a polygon. Simply paint over the hole. Where you have neighbouring polygons which do not have a neatly matching boundary, the Modify Brush can be used to tidy up the boundary, eliminating overlaps and gaps. First, ensure the Clip to Live Layer option is selected. Then start the brush in the polygon that you want to amend, and then draw the brush to include all the gaps and overlaps that you want to eliminate. There is now a neat boundary between the two polygons. The third brush is the Erase brush. You can use this to cut a path through a set of polygons or to create a hole in a polygon. If you select the Clip to Enclosing Polygon option, then the eraser is limited to the polygon where you start the brush. Having used the brush tools to create a set of polygons with well-formed common boundaries, you can use the Join, Cutter and Edit tools to further modify the polygons. With the Join tool selected, you can merge two adjacent polygons. Hold the mouse button down in one polygon, drag to the neighbouring polygon and release. With the Cutter tool, you can subdivide one or more polygons. finish the cut with a right click. If you set the cutter tool's buffer width to a value greater than 0, then the cutter tool will cut out a slice rather than simply subdivide. The Cutter Mode drop-down box gives you three options for dealing with the segments of the buffer slice. The segments can be preserved, so they become new polygons, as in this case, or they can be deleted, or where you're cutting through more than one polygon, the segments can be merged. Creating one new polygon, which might be like a road going through a woodland. With the Edit tool selected, as you move the cursor over the map, the vertices of the lines and polygons are highlighted. You can drag a vertex or if you put the cursor over a line segment between two vertices, you can introduce a new vertex. If you move a vertex which is used by more than one polygon, then all of the polygons are modified. If you set the drag influence range to a value greater than 0, then as you move the cursor you'll see a circle indicating the so-called drag influence range. Now if you drag a vertex, any other vertex within the range will also be dragged. This enables you to modify boundaries in a fluid way rather than vertex by vertex. If you place the cursor over a vertex and then press the delete key, then the vertex is removed. Clicking on a polygon with the Edit tool puts the polygon into edit mode. The polygon is shown surrounded by a box with a symbol in each corner. By dragging the diamond in the bottom right, you can move the whole polygon. Dragging the circle in the top left rotates the polygon, or dragging either of the two squares in the bottom left or the top right allows you to stretch the polygon. Having put the polygon into edit mode, the Manager panel on the left now displays the attributes of the polygon. If you want the polygon to have a default name, open the Caption panel and edit the default caption. Come out of edit mode either by clicking on the Finish button or click anywhere on the screen. Still using the Edit tool, you can drag the label box. Or if you place the cursor over the top right of the label box, you can rotate the label. If you click on a polygon's light blue label location spot, then you can edit the default caption. Put the polygon into edit mode again and open the Style panel. Here you can choose a style for the polygon from the Live Layers style set. The examples so far have shown the drawing onto a blank screen. In many cases you'll be drawing over a base map. Where the base map contains vector layers, the brush tools can be clipped to the objects in the vector layers. This map uses Ordnance Survey master map data. Using the polygon brush, if the Clip to Existing Lines and Polygons option is selected, then when you draw a polygon against this background, the polygon will be clipped to the background. In this way you can rapidly create precise polygons. The same applies with the Modify brush, again with the Clip to Existing Lines and Polygons selected. If the Clip to Live Layer option is also selected, then you can combine live layer and background layer information. So if we draw a line across this road, for instance, and then select the polygon brush, we can create this new polygon.